Hello, this one will be a fairly quick video. So at this point, you should have your test file shares created and your low priv user created. And we also played around with accessing these file shares from a user who does have access and a user who does not have access. And we looked at the different types of events that are generated where one is denied and one is allowed, obviously. So as a next step, we'll go ahead and actually try to access a file that is located within a file share. So we'll just use the type command and we'll access the passwords.txt file that we looked at earlier. And when we do that, we'll get the value returned to us. So we see, my secret password here. And when we go back to the domain controller or file server and we refresh, we should see a couple events generated here. One of these is for the file share itself, and that's what we're looking at below. And the top one here should be for the file access within the file share. And we see the relative target name here is passwords.txt. And once again, we see the user account who accessed this file share, the source IP, the access. In this case, it was granted, so access was allowed. The access masks and the bit masks and all that. But at this point, we have kind of all the information we need to actually go ahead and hunt for malicious or at least suspicious file share access. We know when file shares are accessed. We know who accessed these file shares from what IP address. And we also know and have the relevant telemetry generated for when files within file shares are accessed. And as a next step in the next video, we'll actually go ahead and look at a little bit more of a practical use case for this kind of stuff. We're going to run Snaffler, which is a tool designed to crawl file shares for exactly this kind of thing, passwords, secrets, what have you. And then we're going to actually go ahead and use a SIM to query for this data and actually go and hunt for it. So pretty excited for that, and I'll see everyone soon.